Hello there, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again. What's up? I'm doing another manly action movie day. This is manly action movie number two. It's a '80s film that was pretty much not forgotten, but it kind of got disregarded in the Bond series. It's my favorite Bond film of all time. I've only seen it once, but the first time I saw it, I said, wow, this movie kicks ass, and it's a long movie, but I really did enjoy it, and that is License to Kill, with Timothy Dalton as James Bond in his second and last appearance as Bond, and the last appearance for Bond until 1995, GoldenEye. This film is freaking awesome. I think this is one of the best Bond films ever made. In my opinion, it's one of the best ones. To me, it's my favorite because when I first saw this, I was blown away, and I bought this in like a 7-Eleven for like $5. It was worth every penny. It's widescreen. It's from 1989, so it was around the year that Batman came out, the same year. And basically, action movies were getting more like they had to get more, you know, grittier or something like that. And this movie proved it. This was a PG-13 Bond film. The original Bond films in the 60s and the 70s were mostly like PG. But this one, they went with a darker, grittier tone, and it works for me. I know some people said, "Oh, but Bond is not supposed to be dark. He's supposed to be campy and and lighter." But I'm like, no. It was the '80s and things got more hardcore, and I thank the movie for that. It's directed by John Glenn. No, not the guy that walked on the moon or whatever. It's a director, but it's an awesome movie. I think the action is done very well. Timothy Dalton is a great Bond. Carrie Lau, I love her in the movie. She's my favorite Bond girl of all time. She's just a sexy American woman. It's nice to see an American chick be a Bond girl in the Bond series. Talisa Soto, she's probably the weakest link in the film. I don't think she does much for me. She's just there to be Robert Davi's biatch and basically, and but that's about it. And Robert Davi's a great villain. I think he's one of the more memorable villains in the Bond series. He's Franz Sanchez. Great freaking performance. He does a lot better here than he did in Expendables 3, where he has two lines and he gets killed off. Here, he has a big part and he's awesome in it. The movie's 133 minutes. While it's long, the pacing was very good. Um, the action's there. It's plentiful. It's not like, oh, there's an hour of no action and then it appears. No, it's fast paced, and I really did enjoy the film. It's shot very well. It's got the awesome Bond theme, and it's pretty hardcore. I really did enjoy this movie. I wish that more people will put this on their list of at least in the top 10 Bond films. I think it's better than some of Brosnan's films. It's definitely better than the one I saw a couple days ago, on Her Majesty's Secret Service, which I thought was very boring and just way too long and kind of dull. But this was never dull. It was long, but I got through it. You got some, good action, fast pace, a story that's fluid. Um, a Bond is, Timothy Dalton plays a good Bond. I wish he had done more after this in the, more Bond films, but no, they decided they had rights issues, so the Bond films went on hiatus for like 5 or 6 years, and then they did GoldenEye and got it back on track, which I enjoy GoldenEye, but I don't like Famke Janssen in that. But this was awesome. I wish I could have seen this as a kid. I was 4 when this came out. It would have been an awesome theater experience. I wish they would re-release this in the theater. This is what action movies should be now. Fast paced, R-rated or PG-13, but make it count. Don't let the PG-13 be an excuse to shake the camera like this, or have bad cuts where someone's throwing a punch and it's like this, punch. You don't punch, 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 and you don't see nothing. Or you have people like, there's bad edits like the camera goes up and then it goes down and then it goes left and then it goes right and then it goes in circles. It's crazy how action movies are today. But this movie is freaking awesome. If you haven't seen this and you want to check out the Bond films and you don't want to see like one of the longer ones from the 60s or the 70s, check this one out. I'm glad I saw this film. I'm glad that I own it. I'm glad that it has two commentaries, one with the director and the members of the cast, and the other with the Michael G. Wilson. I think he's one of the producers. Yeah, uh, and the members of the crew. Really good film. It kicks ass. I think it's better than a lot of action movies that were PG-13 this year. Hardcore. Just I love this movie. I want to see it again and again and again. And I hope that the next Bond is like this. The next one with Daniel Craig. I don't know what it's called yet, but take notes from this movie. And you don't have to be over 2.5 hours to be a good movie. This movie does it in 2 hours and 13 minutes, but that's with the end credits. So it's about as long as Avengers, and I love that. So this is a manly action movie. Definitely will give your testosterone building up for all you guys out there looking for a good fun movie. So yeah, that's manly action movie number 2. Hope you guys are doing well. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep giving me comments. Tell me what you think about the Bond series. What's your favorite Bond film? And I will talk to you guys later. See ya.